In 1805, the fate of Europe was decided not on land, but on the roaring waves of the Atlantic. A one-eyed, one-armed admiral led a daring charge that shattered Napoleon's dreams of invasion forever. This is the story of the Battle of Trafalgar and how a single day at sea changed the world. Welcome back to Nothing But History. Today we journey to October 21st, 1805, to witness the thunder of cannons, the bravery of sailors, and the genius of Admiral Horatio Nelson at Trafalgar. At the dawn of the 19th century, Napoleon Bonaparte dominated Europe. His army swept through the continent, but the British Royal Navy blocked his ambitions to invade Britain. Napoleon knew that to conquer Britain, he had to control the seas. To break the British blockade, the French allied with Spain, forming a combined fleet to challenge the Royal Navy. Commanding Britain's defense was Admiral Horatio Nelson, already a legend after victories at the Nile and Copenhagen. The combined Franco-Spanish fleet, commanded by Admiral Villeneuve, had 33 ships of the line. Nelson's British fleet had 27. Outnumbered but not outclassed, Nelson prepared to meet them near Cape Trafalgar off the southwest coast of Spain. The British sailors were experienced, well-trained, and motivated, while the French and Spanish crews were less coordinated, plagued by disease, and lacked sea training after years in port. Naval battles of the time were fought in parallel lines, exchanging broadsides. But Nelson had a different plan. He would divide his fleet into two columns and attack the enemy line perpendicularly, breaking it in two and causing chaos. It was risky. His ships would endure heavy fire as they approached. But if successful, it would allow the British to fight at close range, where they excelled. On the morning of October 21st, the winds were light as the two fleets spotted each other. At 11:50 a.m., Nelson hoisted his famous signal, "England expects that every man will do his duty." Nelson led the attack aboard his flagship, HMS Victory, heading straight for the enemy line. Cannonballs ripped through the sails as they closed in. The Victory cut into the enemy line, engaging the French ship Redoubtable in brutal close combat. Marines fired muskets from the rigging, while cannons roared at point-blank range. The battle turned chaotic as ships tangled, masts fell, and gunpowder smoke choked the air. Amidst the battle, a French sniper aboard Redoubtable fired a shot that struck Nelson in the shoulder, lodging in his spine. He was carried below deck, knowing the wound was fatal. As the battle raged above him, Nelson remained calm, asking for updates. His last words were, "Thank God I have done my duty." The British victory was complete. 22 enemy ships were captured or destroyed, while not a single British ship was lost. The Franco-Spanish fleet was shattered, and Napoleon's plans to invade Britain died with it. The Battle of Trafalgar secured British naval dominance for over a century, ensuring Britain would remain safe from invasion while continuing to expand its global influence. Admiral Nelson became a symbol of courage and leadership, inspiring generations of sailors and leaders. His tactics are still studied in naval academies worldwide. Trafalgar was more than a battle. It was the turning point that defined the 19th century, ensuring freedom of the seas and shaping the world we live in today. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Battle of Trafalgar. If you enjoyed exploring history's pivotal moments, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss our next dive into the past. What battle should we cover next? Let us know in the comments below.